Hello everyone and welcome back to another vlog. I'm just going to do a quick video here for you today to give you an update on my garden for the spring of 2023. Alright, if we're starting over here in the lettuce and herb bed, over here we have the coriander, and if we pan over here to the right a little bit, we have our rosemary. Beside that right here is the parsley that came back from last year, and we actually, if you look closely there, actually have some oregano coming back from last year as well. If we keep going to the right here, we got a couple basil plants, Genovese basil. Our thyme actually came back from last year as well. I put in these two additional thymes. These ones are German winter thyme. They're not looking too great at the moment. The squirrels have been fucking with them a little bit. Beside that, tucked down in here, I actually put some yarrow. That is actually here to try to attract predatory wasps, to try to keep those stupid white butterflies away from my kale. And right beside that is the sage. I moved that from the other garden because I strictly wanted that other garden over there to be other things. Beside that over here, there we go. We got our kale. This one is I forget, some type of purple kale. I forget the exact type exactly, but beside that here, we have a dinosaur kale. And next to that, this is bloody dock, also known as sorrel. This plant is edible in small quantities. However, it's mostly ornamental. And actually over there, we actually have another yarrow. I missed that guy. The squirrels have been fucking with that one a lot. It might not make it through. And in the middle of the bed here, we have some tango celery. Over here on the right, we have some chives, and on the left is mosquito citronella to try to keep those skeeters away in the summer. All right, if we look at our main flower bed here, as you can see, I forget what these things are called, but they are a perennial bulb that comes back each year. We only had two of these last year. There was one in that corner down there, and there was one all the way in this other corner down here. During the season last year, I was actually taking the seeds of them and spreading them around. It would appear that some of them clearly took, as we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them now. So we literally have 8 more than we did the previous year, which is pretty cool because they are a nice flower. The bees absolutely love these guys. I will get right in here for you so you can see. That one's a little bit more bloomed out, but this one is just opened up a couple days ago. And if we look at ones that are just starting to open, you can see they start pretty small, but then up in these big orb type things. But I did put a few more flowers in here. I'm not going to go over what kind specifically yet, but there's one back there. There is a dahlia right there, actually. It just hasn't come up yet. We have some lupine back in there. We have some pink champagne celosia. And there's another lupine right back in here. But I've got some more stuff to plant in here. I just haven't had time to do it yet. But you guys will see this soon. All right, now over here This is the main tomato bed. Last year it was the main pepper bed, but I gotta swap it out every once in a while. So 1, 2, 3 are San Marzano tomatoes, and this guy over here is a cherry tomato. As you can see, in beside them I have put some marigolds. This is a fireball marigold. That one in the middle is an orange marigold. Beside it again is another fireball. And on this side, hold on a sec here, we have a yellow marigold. This one here, which the main flower is dying on at the moment, is a Durango marigold. And beside that is another yellow. If we come over here, down here we have, this is a big beefsteak tomato, a determinate plant, that's why it's in here. Down here we have 3 Tiny Tim tomato plants. Now here I have decided to put my cucumbers in the same spot this year, mostly because of the trellis is already in place. These ones are a Marketmore cucumber, and on the other side over here we have a Sweet Slicer cucumber. If you look here, I kind of just have the plants that I haven't put in yet, just in trays here. So I got a bunch of stuff. And this bed, which was the main tomato bed last year, is now the pepper bed this year. I can see I got some critters getting at them already, and probably some bugs. I forget specifically which peppers these are, but all 4 in this line here are like a bell pepper plant, whereas over here, that is an emerald fire pepper, so is that one there. These 2 over here are both early jalapeno peppers. One thing that I am going to be doing with this as soon as I get some more of these ones that are in the trays planted is I'm actually going to be conducting an experiment here this year, whereas I'm going to put carrots between the rows of peppers. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. Right now these peppers have about 28 inch between the rows, so I'm thinking that should be plenty. I know it does recommend 30 to 36, but I mean, if you look, that's actually quite a bit of space between them. So I think I'll be able to get away with it. All right, so that's pretty much it right now. I will probably be doing another video soon about me planting some more of these things. One of the things that are on the agenda for this year is to get rid of this junk over here, and I'm gonna cut this tree out for the 4th time, I believe. It keeps growing back. And then I'm actually just going to be putting some flowers and stuff in there, along with here in this garden here. I'm going to be taking those bushes out, and I'm going to be putting some flowers in there as well. The main idea of that is to keep more pollinators around the garden so that I don't really have to do anything. All right, well, I will catch you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.